It's not safe for you to stay here.
Okay, then we won't. So I assume she'll later contact us, right? So now we'll walk by Queenie and then walk by Pandemonium, I guess. It's also gonna be the first time, I think, when we will be seeing Queenie in book 2, right? I think.
How old can she be?
The Madame is in.
14?
She's been expecting you.
For someone her age, she projects a lot of authority.
At long last, the castle dweller returns.
I'm really sorry I took so long.
Tut tut, this is delicate work. Stand perfectly still. Fly, little one. You look tired, Miss Castillo. Is everything all right?
I haven't slept so well.
No. And have you found what you were looking for?
You mean, have I found purpose in my life yet? I guess I'm still looking for some sort of deeper meaning.
Don't expect it to strike you like a lightning bolt from a clear sky. Purpose and meaning are rarely revelations, but rather slow awakenings. And meaning is what you make of it. I find great joy and purpose in building my little creatures. So, any news about our Hannah? I assume that's why you're here today.
She asked me to give you this. She says she's fine and that she's working on it.
How did she appear to you? Do you believe her when she says she's fine?
Well,
There's no reason to worry Queenie. I'm not sure that will help Hannah, or convince Queenie to give the campaign her full support. I don't want to worry Queenie, but Hannah did not sound fine. Maybe it'll hurt the campaign, but I don't think I should keep this from her.
no, I think Queenie will appreciate, us giving a real answer.
Honestly, I don't think she's fine. She's scared. Her friend Abby told me she's been hiding. She's afraid of something. Someone.
She didn't say who?
Abby didn't know. And Hannah wasn't very forthcoming.
She doesn't trust many people. She barely trusts me, and I have... Well, I hope I've given her enough reasons to trust me. But she's had a hard life, poor girl. I appreciate your honesty, Zoe. Thank you for tracking her down. Where is she now?
I can probably trust Queenie, but I don't want to betray Hannah's trust. It can't hurt letting Queenie know where to find Hannah. Maybe she can help.
Well, I'm not sure where to go here, because Queenie doesn't know currently where she is, otherwise she would have just walked there herself. So I don't think we should.
I trust Queenie, but I don't want to betray Hannah's trust. I made a promise to Hannah.
I understand. I won't press the issue, even though I might be in a position to help her. You have gone above and beyond your duty, Zoe. You have shown that you care about our community. And while I'm still worried about Hannah, at least now I know she's alive. Very well. You asked for my support, and you have it. I will endorse your candidate. The bricks stand behind Unity and Leah Uminska.
Oh.
Maybe Unity and Uminska are innocent, but I can't keep the truth from Queenie, regardless of how it affects our campaign.
Well, we don't know anything about what's going on, so...
Maybe Unity is involved in something illegal. But if I tell Queenie that, she'll probably withdraw her support, and that would... Thank you.
Your help means a lot to me, and I always stand by my promises. Now I have work to do. You can tell Mr. Mafane to come by to discuss my involvement. Good day, Miss Castile. Oh, before you go,
Yes?
you mentioned you weren't sleeping well. Do you dream?
Constantly.
Yes. Pay heed to your dreams, Miss Castile. Do not underestimate them. I remember the first time you visited. I told you you weren't quite here. And you're not. Part of you is lost in dreaming. And part of you is a dream. You're not all here. That worries me. I think more than anything, you need to remember. And you need to wake up.
What do you mean by...
I don't know. Like I said, there is work to be done. But remember, I'm here if you need me.
She's kind of interesting.
Welding, 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 welding.
I guess he's finished the job. With any luck, he hasn't screwed up and I won't get fried when I ring Mira's doorbell.
You gotta have some faith in Shitbot. He's pretty fantastic. He wouldn't screw up. Not with welding. See? It's completely fine. Nothing's wrong. Anymore.
Mira treats Wit like shit, but it doesn't seem to faze him. They have a very complicated relationship. Like siblings. Dysfunctional siblings.
Quite dysfunctional,
How
yes.
did it go?
I got the data.
So you're not completely useless after all. That's a surprise. Come over here. I'll download and decrypt it.
I need to be a little bit closer. Or talk.
One sec. Basic encryption, standard syndicate protocols. Let's take a look.
I don't really know what I'm looking at.
Financial transactions, Petal. Big ones. From various shadow accounts into the party's campaign. Well, fuck me. What do we have here?
Unity's taking bribes.
Well, yes, obviously. These are just standard corporate shadow accounts. Won't be too hard to trace the transactions. No, I'm talking about the rest of it. There are detailed records of meetings between Ominskar and Konstantin Wolf, arranged and attended by Waticorp officials.
What?
Jesus Christ. The Mother Chords have kept files on everything, like it's just business as usual. What a bunch of gandas. And look at this. You know there's been talk about regulating the Dream Machine.
Yeah. Uminska's been an outspoken proponent for regulation, and
According to this, if Unity wins, Uminska's going to give Wati a carte blanche to sell dream machines and operate dream emporiums in Europolis. Waticorp will be able to provide government licensed Dreamtime access to everyone, everywhere, all the time, unrestricted. So Uminska's not the messiah this city was hoping for after all. There goes my vote. To shit.
so what are you saying exactly?
I'm saying the bribes and kickbacks are only part of the story, Betel. I'm saying Uminskar is collaborating with both Konstantin Wolf and Waticorp. And fuck knows who else. Whether it's for money or power or some other reason, who knows? They can't both win the election.
In other words, it's bad.
Badder than bad, Betel. This could be the biggest, baddest thing since the last time Waticorp was in the news for trying to fuck us over.
I still don't understand what Uminska stands to gain from collaborating with Wolf and European Dawn.
I'm sure the answer's in there, somewhere. There's terabytes of this shit. We've only scratched the surface. But this is not my problem, it's yours. Take it.
Well, shit. What should I do?
Your data, your problem. I can't tell you what to do with it. but I can tell you what I would do. This belongs to the world. Keeping it secret benefits no one. If I were you, I'd publish it anonymously. Luckily for both of us, you're not me. Whatever you decide, Betel, you'll want to tread carefully. Heads will roll. Make sure one of them isn't yours. Also, don't bring the eye to my doorstep. I'll deny everything and throw you to the wolves. No offense, Gotia.
None taken.
I've uploaded the decrypted data to your iris. It's locked to your voice print. Go do whatever it is that you're going to do, and leave me out of it.
So take it to Baruti or the hand?
Mira buys bots, refurbishes and reprograms them, and sells them at a premium. She also works with neural networks and illegal hardware, and I don't even want to know what else.
So the question kind of becomes, do we go with Baruti or do we go with the hand that feeds? Possibly thinking like, yeah, normally you would want to publicize that data.
How are you getting on with, things?
Actually, I just finished. Where do you want to meet?
The Cabana, on Sun and Shine Plaza. I needed some artificial stimulants to keep me going. Meet me there, whenever you're ready.
Will do.
Okay. So yeah, take it there or take it to Baruti, and Baruti can potentially become the person running instead, and we therefore would have to trust him to, actually do the right thing.
You don't have to stop here. I don't have anything.
And
That's it.
I think that sounds potentially the most interesting. I think publicizing it would, it would be bad for Uminska, but then what? Like Baruti can still publicize it, right? Right? Just so we don't do it, let him do his thing, because he seems good and he, drew us into it. Also, where is he? You think the guy would stand out with his hair?
Here to help you find your way in ProPass.
Ah, there he is. At the Kavarna. Yeah, okay, makes sense. I see.
Never seen Rita this dejected before. I feel this was his life. Really did.
Hey, Sissy.
And I'm about to make his day.
Thanks again for helping out. It means a lot to me. So, tell me, did you get it?
Well, I didn't think we would actually get options here.
This data won't just change our lives. It's going to affect millions of people. Is it worth it? Maybe it'd be better to keep it to ourselves and trust. I need to tell him what's on that stick. Regardless of what I do next, Baruti deserves. I need to make a decision. Either I hand Baruti the data or I give it to the hand. I don't think there's a right answer. I just have to follow my gut. This data
Let's go
won't
with
just
doubt
change
for now.
our lives. Are you sure you want to open this Pandora's box?
I need to know if Uminska's involved. Better to find out now rather than later.
Maybe. Or maybe trust that there's a good explanation for the discrepancies. If not, the truth will come out eventually, right?
If we already have the answer, it's our responsibility to act on it. Do you have the data or not?
I'll let him take it from here. Whatever happens next is not up to me.
I think we do. So I think it's a more interesting choice.
Here. This is it. All the data I downloaded.
Strange. The future of Europolis in my palm.
Well, what will you do with it?
I'm going to sort through all of it, and then I'll confront the party with whatever I find.
Are you sure that's wise?
What's the alternative?